Hey guys, it's Stephanie again. I know this is delayed, but I basically decided that if I'm gonna review Big Brother, I want to review both episodes separately because I had thoughts on both of them and I want to talk about some key points I had about both of them. So let's just get started. This is gonna be my review for Big Brother 15, episode 32. So here's how I thought about this episode. Basically, I just found it to be a fun time. You know. Of course they're all stupid or whatever. I don't give a shit about any of them. But it's fun. Okay, it's fun to see them be stupid. It's fun to see them getting these gifts. It's just fun to see them as a dynamic, you know? It's not really, but the thing is, Big Brother's not supposed to be fun. Big Brother is supposed to be fun, but it's also supposed to be very intense. This episode was in no way intense, and I'm tired of hearing them say, the stakes are extremely high right now. We know the stakes are extremely high. Can you at least just try to tell us about a strategy you're coming up with? I mean, that part is boring. So first of all, we basically find out, Andy's little plan, which is the stupidest, most ridiculous plan I think I've ever heard. Andy's plan, basically, the reason they got Alyssa was Andy lied to McCrae, saying that Alyssa voted out Amanda, and everybody believes him except McCrae. We basically find out that McCrae wanted to keep Alyssa around, but he did what's best for his game, basically. Whatever, McCrae. You know what? That was your chance to stick with someone and have an ally. She could have taken you to the end. I'm sure if Alyssa McCrae and an exterminator were in the final three, Alyssa would take McCrae to the end. I'm sure she would have done that, because they've had this dynamic all of a sudden with Amanda. I don't know why McCrae didn't just stick by it and try to get rid of Gina Marie. Again, he should have nominated Gina Marie and Judd. That's what I said. Gina Marie and Andy. Why? He wanted to get out Andy. He said it. He basically said his main target was Andy. But everyone else was telling him, get out Alyssa, get out Alyssa. So ultimately, he got rid of Alyssa. So that's it for that part. But then after that, we basically see the HOH competition. And I liked it. I thought it was cool the way they did the little pictures. And I thought the competition itself was pretty cool. I like seeing the past, how it gets so were evicted, like Jeremy and Aaron, I like seeing them again. I thought that was a good thing that we got to see them again. So I really enjoyed that part. The other thing that I really liked was, after this, though, this is when the episode started to get funny. This was probably one of the funniest episodes I've seen ever. And it wasn't even, there were some parts that weren't even funny. They were just unintentionally funny. So, Spencer ends up winning HOH. That made me laugh right there, because who would have thought? Spencer's been on this block 8 times now. 8 times! And now he's HOH. I thought that was hilarious that happened. It wasn't even supposed to be funny, but I find that hilarious because he could get away from eviction all this time. It's just like, it's like when Rachel was on the block in Big Brother 13 and she became HOH. The difference is Rachel was a player, Spencer's not a player. So, Rachel is a good game player and things. That Spencer doesn't play the game, though. He's just there to basically make big game. He's just there to be silly and make people laugh. And I thought he was a terrible HOH. I thought he wasn't very good at all. It was fun to see everything, but this is when I really liked the episode. After this, they're all giving out gifts, basically. And so the first gift is a friendship bracelet with Jean Marie and McCrae that Spencer gave. Now, I liked his strategy here. Basically, his strategy was he tied the two of them together. So that way, McCrae, Jean Marie can't tell anything to McCrae. He wants to see what McCrae's true motive is, what he really wants to do. And this way, she can't go, if he was tied to someone else, it wouldn't have worked as well. I thought they were good sports about it. I thought that was fun to see. By far, though, the funniest part of this episode was Judd and that drill sergeant. Oh my god, guys. Judd and that drill sergeant was hilarious. I think Judd stole the show in this episode because basically the last punishment that they got, well, actually, Andy received $25,000 or something. I don't remember, a lot of money. So yeah, that's what Andy received. But Judd received this drill sergeant, and this drill sergeant is like, give me chain push-ups, and it's like out of nowhere. It was hilarious to see, because when we go to Spencer's HOH room, we hear the drill sergeant. You know, I thought that part was hilarious, and definitely the best part of the episode for me. I think the drill sergeant really was the part where I'm like, okay, this is really funny, this I'm enjoying, I think it's really fun. And I also like the part when he was giving out the gifts where Spencer was like, you feel the anxiety? That was funny. Again, this episode was just unintentionally funny, and Big Brother is not supposed to be this funny. It's not a comedy. It's a reality show about people making big moves. I felt like I was watching a spoof. That's how bad this cast is this year. I feel like I'm watching a spoof of Big Brother. I don't feel like I'm watching the actual show. And that's kind of crazy. You know, you guys can just tell that I'm pretty much done with this season. I'm just like reviewing it because people really like my reviews, and there's really not a lot to talk about. So yeah, that basically happens, and then we basically see that Spencer ends up nominating Gina Marie. No, not Gina Marie. Yeah, it was Gina Marie and McCrae. That's who he nominated, and so yeah, that's basically what happened in the episode. And overall, my thoughts on this episode were, it was a fun episode, nothing really that big of a deal, but I thought it was okay. You know, nothing really huge was going on. I did think Judd and the drill sergeant was the best part. I thought he handled that really well, and I just thought that part was very, 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 very funny. But, you know, now that Alyssa's gone, there's really no big game moves coming. I mean, you know, McCrae's just sleeping throughout this whole thing. G. Marie was tied to McCrae. Andy received money for unknown reasons. Spencer's HOH. And just, you know what, guys? If I had to do, like, a whole recap of this season, like, if I were to do how I wanted it to go, it'd be very, very different. I mean, the finale hasn't even come yet, but I'm just, like, whatever with this show as right now. But that's basically it for my review. Hope you enjoyed it. My next review will be for the episode that aired last night, episode 33. So see you then. Bye.